Title: Transformers: Rise of the Beasts roars to $170 million worldwide kickoff. TLDR. Transformers: Rise of the Beasts smashed the global box office, making a cool $170 million in its debut. While it made a respectable $110 million internationally, it seemed to get less love from the Chinese market than its predecessor, Bumblebee. But don't lose hope yet, Autobots fans. This Robotail is setting records in 8 smaller markets, and Japan's yet to join the party. Let's see how these box office milestones unfold. Strap in, folks. Transformers: Rise of the Beast, the 7th thrilling installment in the action-packed Transformers franchise, raked in a substantial $170 million in its opening weekend. Impressive isn't even the word, folks. This Robotail brought in $60 million from North America and $110 million internationally from 68 different markets. Who knew that seeing giant robots duke it out on screen could rake in such, right? It all sounds amazing, but remember, we gotta keep our antennas tuned to reality here. Our new Robo story did well, but didn't exactly break records in all markets. In fact, in China, the movie's earnings were 32% lower than its predecessor, Bumblebee. Ouch. But hey, who's complaining? It still managed to notch the second best opening weekend of the year in the country. Now, get this, despite this blow in China, Rise of the Beasts has managed to turn heads in 8 smaller markets, setting franchise records in countries like Indonesia, Argentina, and Peru. Can we hear a yeah for the underdogs here? Let's not forget about the creative team behind the scenes. Directed by Stephen Caple Jr. of Creed II fame and starring Anthony Ramos and Dominique Fishback, this movie follows Optimus Prime and the Autobots on a mission to counter a planet-destroying threat. The reviews have been mixed, but it seems like audiences can't resist a good robot fight. But hey, Transformers isn't the only franchise that's been making waves. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 just crossed a major milestone with $800 million at the global box office. Not too shabby for a bunch of intergalactic misfits, eh? In the coming weeks, Rise of the Beasts will open in Japan, another major market. Can it overcome its performance gap with Bumblebee and rise to the top? Or will it transform into a disappointment? Only time will tell, dear readers. Disclaimer: this article is for informational purposes only and should not be taken as investment advice. With all this said, let's drop a question. In the face of mixed reviews and varying box office performances across different markets, what could the future hold for the Transformers franchise? And, is the film's performance in China indicative of a wider trend for Hollywood movies in the market?